Good morning, everyone. We're going to be talking about mastering what I call Mac snaps. And we'll be talking about making screenshots with the Mac. And then I'm going to do a Windows comparison to show you how the Mac and Windows compare in functionality. When you're learning the basic of how to use a Mac computer, screenshots are pretty much the bread and butter, especially if you need them to do your job. Screenshots can be used to explain something to someone, show something to someone, or simply preserve proof that you saw something on your screen. There are several ways to achieve these screenshots, whether it's capturing the whole window or part of the window, as well as the method by which you choose to capture them. When we talk about method, so we're talking about a couple ways to take a screenshot on a Mac. The first, and probably the easiest for most people, is to use a keyboard shortcut. The second is to use the built-in screenshot app. Once the screenshot is taken, you can edit and share them according to your needs, as well as change the default location of where your screenshots are stored. The third option is to take a picture of the entire screen. Where that differs from the whole screenshot is that this method does not capture any system elements like the menu bar, the dock, or anything peeking out from the sides. Using keyboard shortcuts. If you want to take a screenshot of the whole entire screen, you'll be using Command plus Shift plus 3 in that order. And you hold down each button until you hit the 3, and when you hear the click, release the buttons. You will now see a thumbnail appear in the corner of the screen, unless you've disabled that feature. Clicking the thumbnail enables you to edit the screenshot without having to go to Finder to edit it. If you want to take just part of a screen, you'll use the Command key plus Shift plus 4, and that freezes and a target-like icon appears on the screen. Use your mouse or trackpad, drag the icon across the area you want to screenshot, and as you drag it around, two numbers will rapidly change. This is the height and width of the pixels of the area you are currently covering. When you have the area you need, release your finger from the mouse or cursor. You'll hear a clicking sound, and the thumbnail will appear in the corner of the screen, ready to be edited. Alternatively, you can find it in the macOS Finder and edit it there as well. If you want to take a screenshot of a single window, that is using the Command key plus Shift plus 4 plus spacebar. Now you're going to need two hands for this one because it involves holding down 4 keys. However, holding down the Command Shift 4 plus spacebar, you'll get a small camera icon that will appear, and the window will have a blue shadow covering it. Click the window, and the screenshot will be taken. The usual thumbnail will appear for editing, or you can find it in Finder. Using the screenshot app on the Mac, you start by using Shift plus Command plus the number 5, and you have the same 3 options as the keyboard shortcuts. You need to look at the 3 far left options on the floating bar that appears. The first one is the whole screen. As the name says, it captures the entire screen. To use it, click the button on the toolbar and then click the capture button. If you want a single window, you use this to take a screenshot. Just the browser window. You use it, tap the button, and then the window you want the screenshot. It should automatically take the screenshot once you select the window. If you want part of the screen, this option creates a sizable or resizable box. Simply resize the box with your cursor and click the capture button to take the screenshot. So where are the screenshots saved on your Mac? Well, by default, screenshots are saved on your Mac desktop. However, if you wish to change that default location, there's a couple ways to do it. The first is to open the Screenshot app, click Options, and choose the Save to Location. This setting will apply even when you subsequently do screenshots with keyboard shortcuts. The folders that are available is the desktop, which I said it was the default, documents, screenshots, and then there are other locations that you can select from in the app. The second option that you can use is a free app called Onyx, and you can download it at this URL. And after the download, this is an app you can use to change various Mac settings, which includes the screenshot settings. You go to Parameters, General, and you'll see the various screenshot options. And here's a screenshot of that app. If you want to edit and share your screenshots on the Mac, you can do that by opening a screenshot in the Finder, and you'll be presented with the usual editing tools. To access them, you will click the pen icon at the top right next to the search box, and this opens up a new menu. And this menu has editing tools such as cropping, resizing, color adjustment, adding arrows and other shapes, adding text, adding signatures, and many more. Once you've saved your edits and you need to share those with some, you just right-click on it and select Share. Alternatively, you can compress it into a zip file for easy sending. Some additional notes. When you're taking a screenshot of the entire screen, it will include visible multiple apps on Windows or system elements like the menu bar, desktop, and dock. But you can crop anything out you don't need or you don't want others to see. Another note is that if you want to exit the screenshot mode without taking a screenshot, you simply hit the Escape key. Now let's compare using screenshots on the Mac OS and the Windows. The main differences between screenshots on Windows and Macs are related to the keyboard combinations and the built-in tools each operating system provides. These differences highlight the unique approach both operating systems take towards the common task of capturing screenshots, catering to different user needs and preferences. In Windows, the key combinations are for print screen, you hit the print screen key and it captures the entire screen and copies it to the clipboard. You can then paste it into the application like Paint or Word. You also can use Alt plus print screen. It captures the active window and copies it to the clipboard. The Windows key plus Shift plus S will open the Snipping Tool interface for quick capture of a specific area, window, or full screen. The screenshot is copied to the clipboard. Using the Windows key plus print screen, it'll capture the entire screen and automatically save the screenshot to the screenshots folder under Pictures. In the Mac, the Command plus Shift plus 3 captures the entire screen and saves it to the desktop. Command plus Shift plus 4 turns the cursor into a crosshair, allowing you to capture a selected area on the screen. The screenshot is saved to the desktop. Command plus Shift plus 4, then spacebar, it turns the cursor into a camera icon, allowing you to capture a specific window. The screenshot is saved to the desktop. If you use Command key plus Shift plus 5, it opens the screenshot toolbar, where you can capture the entire screen, a window, a selected portion, or record the screen. In Windows, some of the built-in tools are the Snipping Tool. That one allows you to take screenshots of a free-form area, a rectangular area, a window, or the full screen. It also provides basic editing tools. The Snip and Sketch tool is a more modern tool that allows taking screenshots and offer basic annotation capabilities. You can access it via the Windows key plus Shift plus S. Then there's the game bar, and that's primarily for gamers. It will capture screenshots and recording gameplay, and you access that with the Windows key plus G. In the Mac, its built-in tools are the screenshot toolbar, that's Command plus Shift plus 5, provides options for capturing different types of screenshots and screen recordings. It includes options for setting a timer, choosing the save location, and more. There's also the preview function. After taking a screenshot, you can open it in preview to take quick edits, annotations, and more. There's also saving and file manager in both operating systems. In Windows, screenshots taken using the print screen are not automatically saved unless using the Windows key plus print screen combination. Otherwise, they need to be pasted into an app to be saved. With the snipping tool or the snip and sketch, you can save them directly after capturing. In the Mac, screenshots are automatically saved to the desktop by default, labeled with the date and time. Users can change the save location using the screenshot toolbar or in the system preferences. You also have editing capabilities. In Windows, screenshots can be edited in Snip and Sketch or by pasting them into an editing application. On the Mac, after taking a screenshot, a thumbnail appears briefly in the corner, allowing you to click and enter a quick editing mode for annotation and cropping. There's also clip integration in both operating systems. In Windows, screenshots are typically copied to the clipboard directly unless using the Windows key plus print screen or the snipping tool. On the Mac, by default, screenshots are saved as files, but holding the Control key while taking a screenshot copies it to the clipboard itself. So that are the ins and out in mastering screenshots both on the Mac and Windows. Thank you for listening.